Hi, welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Coral.
I'm Ashley, and these are our predictions for tonight's Hell in a Cell. So what we normally do is we both pick who we think is going to win, and a loser has to do a forfeit. If we both choose the same person, we have to do a coin flip, and whoever loses the coin flip doesn't get the person they want. For this time's forfeit, the loser has to do an entrance of somebody. So we have to pick a person out of a hat and they have to reenact their entrance. So it shall be quite a funny and embarrassing one. Yay!
Firstly, apologies for this. It's Halloween, so I'm filming this on Halloween. So I have been Mrs. Frankenstein. I've taken the wig off and everything, so it's not as impressive. Anyway, the first match is Reigns versus Rusev, a match I really couldn't care less about. Ashley chose Roman Reigns, so I've just gone with Rusev because I couldn't care less. So if I lose, I don't care. But I feel like it could go either way and I'm not really bothered, so.
So yeah, Reigns versus Rusev. Yeah, obviously I went for Reigns. I don't think they're going to make him lose after just winning it. And it's one of the three of the main events. Yeah, it's going to be in a Hell in a Cell. I'm wondering how that's going to go. I hope it's not as boring as Reigns and Rusev matches can be. Although for them two, it's been one of the most exciting for them two. I mean, if you compare it to other feuds, it's just like eh. But for them two, it's actually pretty good. So yeah, let's see how this one goes.
Right, I've gone Seth Rollins for the Seth versus Kevin Owens. Partly because, like, I feel like Kevin Owens has probably had it. Well, he hasn't had it for too long, and I think he'll win it back if he does lose it. But I feel like Seth's the stronger candidate to kind of push Survivor Series, essentially. So that's coming up soon. So yeah.
For Seth versus Kevin Owens, I've actually gone with Kevin Owens. I think it'd be a shame if he lost it already. I'm also hoping we're going to get this Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho feud for the championship. It'd be nice to have Chris Jericho have another run with the title. The main reason I don't think Seth's going to get it is because obviously they're trying to have Seth versus Triple H at Royal Rumble apparently now. I'm wondering if Triple H is going to interfere in this match somehow, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go for Kevin Owens for this one.
Right, this is the match I'm most looking forward to, Charlotte versus Sasha. I'm so freaking excited for this match. It's a Hell in a Cell match. I'm going for Charlotte. I feel like she's going to do some kind of big jump or something, like really, really push the boundaries. Both of them are anyway. But I really think Charlotte's going to take it with some kind of big jump, like a moonsault or something. So I feel like she's going to win it back. Because I really feel like they're going to want to push this feud a lot more. Because it's really working and everyone's loving it. So if it's going backwards and forth, I don't mind. I'd rather it keeps going than they stop it. So, brilliant.
So Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. I'm really looking forward to this match. I'm so happy they're going to get in the cell, and apparently it's the last match of the pay-per-view, which is amazing, and I think they're going to steal the show, honestly. I think they're going to do amazing things with it. I've actually gone for Sasha Banks for this one. I feel like it could go either way, though, because they might want to keep up Charlotte's win. She hasn't actually lost a pay-per-view yet, and they might, as Coral said, they might want to keep the feud going, but I'm going to go for Sasha Banks. I think it'd be a shame she lost it again after just winning it back, and it'd just be changing between them two too much. But at the same time, that might give them a bit of, like, level. They might level a bit out a bit more, and that's where the feud can carry on. But yeah, I'm going to go for Sasha Banks with this one. It'd be nice to see her keep the title for a bit longer than a month.
So, Brian Kendrick versus... I keep forgetting his name, TJ Perkins. I keep wanting to call CJ. It's TJ. Anyway, my voice is going. I think Brian Kendrick's going to win, but I think he's going to play part in a storyline because on the last episode of Raw, Brian Kendrick came up to CJ Parkins and was like, I want you to throw the match for me. I feel like he's going to throw the match and then, but I reckon Brian Kendrick's going to win, just winning, but then TJ Perkins is probably going to play on the whole, I'll let you win, and it's going to carry on like feuding, and they're going to have a rematch and it'll go back to TJ, so I reckon that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, so Brian Kendrick versus TJ Perkins. I actually went for Brian Kendrick as well, just because of what was said on Raw, like Coral mentioned. but we had to coin flip when I lost, so I've got TJ Perkins. I'm really liking this feud at the moment. I love how it's got actually a legit story behind it, and I really am enjoying the cruiserweights. They bring something that little bit extra to Raw, which I really like at the moment, and I think everyone is loving it. It's a shame that Neville or someone has been put in it, because I think it would push him quite nicely. But yeah, I think Brian Kendrick will win it, and it'd be so nice to see him hold the championship again, because I do like Brian Kendrick. I've always liked Brian Kendrick, so I'm actually really looking forward to that match. Actually, I think it's going to be a really good one.
Right, New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus. I reckon it's going to be New Day. I think it'd be silly to give the championship over to just a gimmicky tag team who were put together for a storyline. I think that would be a bit silly. If anyone's going to win it against New Day, it should be Enzo and Cass. I don't think it'd be fair on anyone else to win it. So, yeah, it'd be a bit silly if anyone wins it, so I'm going for New Day.
So New Day versus Cesaro for the tag team championships. Now I think Sheamus and Cesaro are going to win. I think they're going to try and do a Tyson Kidd Cesaro thing where they won, everyone loved them. And I think also it's a shock factor. And 3, they wouldn't have put them through that whole 7 series, whatever thing it was, for them to just not win a championship. So I reckon they're actually going to do that and make them win. I think it's quite a shame that it wasn't like, if they do win it, it wasn't Enzo and Cass who won it from New Day, because I think everyone would be happy with that. I'm not sure if that will end up making Cesaro turn heel, actually. Everyone loves New Day. I think it'd be quite weird. But I don't think they'll hold it long if they did win it. But I think New Day's whole reign is coming to an end. They've held it for so long now. I think they don't want them to have it any much longer. But I guess we'll see.
Right, Enzo and Cass versus Gallows and Anderson. I've gone with Enzo and Cass just because I really like them. So for no other reason, I feel like Enzo and Cass really needs to go against New Day and win. I think it's their time. So yeah, the crowd love him. So this makes sense.
So Enzo and Cass versus Gallows and Anderson. It's a bit of a weird, random feud to come out of nowhere. I think Gallows and Anderson will win just because Enzo, I think, has beat Anderson a couple of times now, so I think that probably means it's Anderson and Gallows' turn to win. They kind of push them a little bit, but at the same time they don't. I don't know. I don't really. I'm not really into. I don't know where this has come from really, so I don't really care, which is a shame. I thought Enzo and Cass would be pushed into the title picture much more than they have been, but hey ho, Gallows and Anderson are probably going to win that one.
Dana Brooke and Bayley. I've gone with Dana Brooke. I feel like there's going to be some kind of DQ, or she's going to do something that to throw the match, or someone's going to come out and help her. I can't remember if the promo's for Emma on SmackDown or Raw. If they're Raw, it's going to be Emma. Emma's going to come in and just do that, but I think Emma might be SmackDown. I can't remember on the top of my head, and they all blur into one. So I haven't even watched this week's SmackDown yet. But yeah, so I'm going Dana Brooke because I feel like someone's going to play a part in it. She's not going to win it fair and square though, but that's what I think.
Bayley versus Dana Brooke. I feel like not many people actually care about this feud, and I feel like people have actually lost interest in Bayley because of it. I don't really know where it came from. They just kind of had a problem with each other randomly all of a sudden. I've actually gone with Bayley. I think she's going to win. Because she's been beat up by Dana a lot of times now, so I think it's probably time for Bayley to do something and win. But it's a shame. They haven't really used her that well, and I'm quite surprised. I thought they would have used her a lot more better than they have done. But hey. But anyway, those are our predictions for Hell in a Cell. Let us know what you think. What are your predictions? And yeah, check out our review when it's finally up and see who's doing the entrance. Let us know if you have any entrances you want us to do, because we haven't really got a clue at the moment. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, retweet, tumble, follow us. Comment below. Goodbye!